Invitations can change your life. How you respond to an invitation can change the course of your life. What's your vision for it?
My vision is actually for it to be a platform, a communication platform and a bridge for Asia, not just Singapore alone. It's a very bold vision that I have, but they always say dream big, right? So that if you don't achieve that, you won't fall too far from your dreams. And so at least for Asia, and that's where people can come in to actually have stories of survivors, stories of victims, and also informative education, to build Green Ribbon to be a place of a community platform for people and a very different culture. So there's only two ways. It's not conventional, it's not the typical way of how people do non-profit organizations, but I'm here wanting to try it out because I believe in it, even though it's difficult. Just being me.
I begin by saying thank you to Singaporean entrepreneur Ling Anne of EL Lifestyle Boutique for prodding me on to source out the voice behind Singapore's Project Green Ribbon. From the early beginnings of living in the darkness of the labyrinth of a soul in despair, to now embarking on new beginnings of hope and light, this young lady with a song has become the darling of the unheard of many in the community who suffer in silence, enveloped in their own untold stories of the lostness of their own soul that no one wants to stop and hear. In the words of Maya Angelou, there is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside you. Ling Anne now has chosen to tell her story and make a difference in the lives of many in this community of people, and at the same time heal the agony within her own soul through the art of healing that comes with sharing her life story of overcoming mental trauma. She has truly become the darling of the unheard for two reasons. With the prefix DAR, firstly, dad. Ling dared to be different and make a difference. And secondly, Ling took her darkest moments and created a platform with floodlights that the world could now see and change in its attitude towards the social stigma of mental health. Like the lady with the lamp who brought healing and compassion to many at a time of distress and war, this lady with a song brings joy and hope during a time of pandemic caused by an invisible enemy. And in my mind, she is Singapore's Florence Nightingale, with a song from her heart titled, You Are Not Alone. I'm Dr. Charleslee, and this is Heart Talk. Now let's talk with the co-founder of Project Green Ribbon, Ling Anne Hsieh.
Everyone has a story to tell, but why are we always so ashamed of it? Or why do we invalidate ourselves by saying, oh, this is not so important, oh, that's not so important, oh, my story is nothing like yours? Are we trying to compete with each other whose story is worst? Like, there's no competition here. They're all different, right? I think the only thing that's similar is emotions. Emotions are similar. Sadness are sadness. There's no such thing as I feel more sad than you feel happier than me. You know, sad means sad, happy means happy. But it's always the context of the situation that's different. If you talk about what's the art of helping yourself through the act of helping others, when you find meaning, when you find purpose in your life, you feel better. You're recognized, you're valued, you're heard, you're seen. Naturally, it takes you off and it starts your own healing journey because it creates self-awareness. Every single time when we are helping someone emotionally, for example, when we're there to listen to someone say something, we are actually reminding of ourselves the same things that we're sharing with the other person, right? And that's why they say what you feed your minds are so important. There's only two things you can feed your mind, positivity or negativity.
Right.
Unfortunately, Negativity comes very easily. To be positive, it takes a lot of effort and it takes practice. It's just as simple as that. Go back, take a few steps back, pause for a minute, and ask yourself, what is my purpose in this life? What do I actually want to do? Don't care, don't bother about what people say. Oh, it's not about you. It's always you first. What will I actually regret from this? When I look back at my life, even now, what have I regretted? And then I look into the future. What do I think I will regret? I think I would have regret not giving my best. I think if I don't take up responsibilities for my life, now it's not about whether I win or how much money I make, but if I don't do my best to live my dream and to impact the people around me, I'm going to be very scared. And I think I'll regret a lot. And also because I have faith, at the end of the day, when I look back, oh my goodness, the amount of people that I've hurt or I've harmed, I don't want to be in that state. Like, I don't think anybody will want to be in the right frame of mind. And so I said to myself, very conscious effort and decision where I want to do my best. Nobody says, I'm going to pick the worst situation, the worst way. I will choose all my choices the worst. Regardless of what we do, we always take the best. The things that I have, none of the people around me have. It's just different. But the things that everyone around me has, status, financial stability, a house or, that kind of thing, I don't have any of that. But I have found joy.
Great.
I found meaning. I found purpose in my life, and I found purpose in the people. I can't imagine doing anything else. Every single time I ask myself, there's only two ways for me. It's either I go or I don't go. It's a very drastic, it may seem very drastic, but it's worked out for me because I've dedicated my life and my family, and I've risked and I played. It's like gambling. I dumped all into this project because if not for this purpose and meaning, I'm not going to be anywhere near where I am today. Yeah, so if you ask me, have you found joy? I think I found joy. I found purpose and meaning, and joy comes with your purpose and meaning.
What's your vision for it?
My vision is actually for it to be a platform, a communication platform and a bridge for Asia, not just Singapore alone. It's a very bold vision that I have, but they always say dream big, right? So that if you don't achieve that, you won't fall too far from your dreams. And so at least for Asia, and that's when people can come in to actually have stories of survivors, stories of victims, and also informative education, to build Green Ribbon to be a place of a community platform for people and a very different culture. So there's only two ways. It's not conventional. It's not the typical way of how people do non-profit organizations. But I'm here wanting to try it out because I believe in it, even though it's difficult. Just being me.
Ling Anne Hsieh is the co-founder of Project Green Ribbon, a non-profit, non-governmental organization with a vision to empower, educate every generation towards building mental resilience and eradicate mental health stigma. It is 100% run by volunteers, people from all walks of life who come from within the community. Its purpose-driven mission is to serve as a communication platform and a bridge for the unheard in building mental resilience and purposeful lives for a better, inclusive community and society. You can learn more and help support their initiatives at their website, projectgreenribbon.org. Heart Talk is about engaging real-life issues through insightful interviews, heart-to-heart conversations, and book reviews that concern health, well-being, and spiritual living. Join us and please subscribe and share our YouTube channel, Heart Talk with Dr. Charles Lee. You can also get us on Spotify, again Heart Talk with Dr. Charles Lee, or even Facebook at Heart Talk with Dr. Charles Lee. You can also visit us on our website hearttalk.com.my, and you can write to us at charleshearttalk@gmail.com. Till next time, let's talk soon.